I had a look at that boneyard the other day, Vantus. The one to the northwest.
Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today's build is the fan-requested Bone Collector. Let's get started. High-level necromancers are usually Altmer or Bretons, with lower-level versions also being Dunmer or Imperials. But for the purposes of character background, I'm going with an Orc. I used the lightest skin tone, with large eyes, no hair, and a lower weight to emphasize the skeleton theme of the build. I then added the white skull, along with some dirt, and all the dark color tones to really make it pop.
Fight well, and I'll make sure your corpse is not dishonored.
For this build, we'll be relying entirely on summons for damage output, so we need to make a quick escape with Hadvar, only stopping to grab potions, the mage gear, and bone meal, and to admire the bear's bone pile.
Not bad.
Since we're supposed to already be a vampire, we can get vampirism early by heading southeast past Helgen, and taking the back entrance to Haymar's Shame. The vampires here are blocked by the gate, so you can contract vampirism without being hit by melee attacks. Make a quick stop in Riverwood for some supplies, before activating the Mage Stone, and continuing northwest to cross the mountains near Bloated Man's Grotto. Head up to Necromancer's Bluff, and lure the Guardians over to the residence of Sleeping Tree Camp. Once they're dealt with, you can grab the Conjure Skeleton minion tome, and finally have a means to defend yourself.
Help! I'm being attacked!
If you don't have the creation, you can buy reanimation spells from Farengar, but you'll still need to kill something before you can temporarily rest. Grab some Sleeping Tree Sap while you're here, then do some looting of nearby dungeons, to farm magic items, and collect leather and iron. To level Conjuration, I generally found it best to summon a new skeleton as soon as my magic was fully recharged, and initially focused on increasing my reserves when leveling up. Head into Whiterun, then start training smithing by forging iron arrows and leather gauntlets, as well as training enchanting. You're free to help anyone you like,
his mood is agreeable.
but I
Well,
avoided
would
quests
ya
that would
look
grant
at
increases of
that.
non-essential skills,
Draconian ale.
and there was no way I'd be handing over a mammoth
bring
tusk.
him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
You think
Also,
Mining is
our
hard
character is
work,
supposed to be an
but we
outcast
pay
amongst the
fair price for
orcs,
any ore you dig up.
so don't do
Find a
anything
book
that would
called
give
The
you
Last
favor with the
Scabbard of
orc
Back.
strongholds.
Would you bring it to me?
You get me a heart, I get you some armor. Interested?
Cut the swathe eastward, until you reach Gallows Hall. Follow the Necromancer's path. And raise the skeleton so you can claim the Bloodworm Helm. Then complete the trial to earn the player home and grab the Necromantic Healing Tome. I also found the Bound Sword spell, which makes leveling Conjuration almost trivial. This player home also contains the Bone Forge,
By the gods, I don't even know what to say.
which allows you to summon a permanent skeletal follower. You can't use player-filled Greater Soul Gems though,
What in the?
so you'll have to find or buy them pre-filled. Make your way to Windhelm and read the Crimson Dirks Volume 4 in Candlehalf Hall to start the Tilted Scales quest. Climb up to Yorgrim Overlook and have your skeleton minion and Bone Man defeat the mighty Ultimate Boneskin so you can obtain the studded dragon scale armour. Then head north to Winterhold, but bypass Ferolda and climb up through the Midden. Despite being able to find staffs of Mage Light, Fear, and Firebolt in Shalador's Maze, you can't use any of these to pass the entrance exam, meaning you're forced to craft the Staff of the Flame Atronach at the Atronach Forge, and use this to gain entry.
Well done indeed.
All that effort just so you can buy some new spells. The Necromantic Grimoire spells are actually locked by character level and not skill level, adding an extra layer of challenge for this build. Start heading southward.
I'll buy everything you've dug up.
Finally, we can reopen the mine and put Shore's stone back on the map.
Trapping souls along the way. And enter Riften via the Meadery.
Free me.
Well, at least
Make a
you
poor
didn't do
impression on
anything
Brynjolf,
stupid. Next time when you're given a job, don't wander off or take your sweet time.
then clear out the Ratway, Free Scritch. And make him your pack rat.
Please.
After
There's
taking
no
care
need
of some
for that.
deadbeats,
Message understood. Here, I even have the payment.
and joining the Thieves Guild,
Would be nothing but a benefit to us when you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
head west to Arkwind Point. Dash past the Drogger,
I'm getting out of here.
then climb the tower to retrieve the Dragonbone mail from Bjormund Windstrider. With these two armor sets, the aesthetic is pretty much complete. But, as you've probably guessed by now, I'm going to get 100 smithing for the fans who don't have the creations. So, keep training enchanting, and smithing. Then return to the college for the next skeletal summon, and to stock up on soul gems, which you can fill whilst making your way to Dawnstar. Delve into Nazintalak and collect dwarven metal, along with more soul gems and the souls to fill them. Then immediately put them to good use. You can gather more metal from the Ulftand Ruined Tower, the Mazolft Dwarven Storeroom, and Raldbethar, where I also reached 100 conjurations.
You've done well.
Grab some restoration training, and a better healing spell while you're here, before buying the captain boots, and enchanting a set of smithing gear. Turn 2/3 of your dwarven metal into dwarven bows, and use the remaining third to temper them with the aid of your smithing gear. Go soul trapping on your way to the Reach, where you can gather more metal from Reachwind Eyrie, and help out Calselma to get more from the dig site and his workstation. Taking the lexicon
from me. Please, take it now.
and raiding a Vanshinzel. Should then give you enough materials to reach both 100 enchanting and 100 smithing for the dragon armor perk.
How quickly
Speak to
you've
Finis for the
advanced.
conjuration ritual.
Most impressive.
Then you just need to keep your head,
Why?
claim a sigil stone,
Now,
and loan it to
let's
Finis
see what there is to see. I
for
have
access
the
to
knowledge
master
I
level
need,
conjuration spells.
and so you may have your stone back.
Bribe your way past Brother Verilus
Priesthood always accepts generous donations.
You
and
were
meet
young
a
when you
like-minded
first tasted
individual.
human flesh, weren't you? It's okay
Accept
now.
her friendship
You found a friend who understands you.
and help her clear out the cave. Then bribe
suppose I can
Verilus
accompany you
again.
for a short venture. Lead on.
And trade his life for Nimira's ring.
Mortal. I am Nimira.
So you can pick clean the bones of your enemies.
Delicious.
Once you've obtained the next summon, and trained to 70 restoration for the necromage perk, retrieve the dragon stone, so we can spawn dragons, and you can get the first set of dragon bones and scales. Head up to High Hrothgar and do some training with the Greybeards.
You have now passed all the trials.
Before teaching Delphine how to do her job,
Did it?
and collecting enough dragon parts, to craft your desired armour, and a dragon bone dagger for decoration. You can use whatever version and combination of the armour you like, but my personal preference is the dragon plate armour with the dragon scale boots and gauntlets.
You made that from the remains of a dragon? Amazing.
Finally, enchant the armour, and upgrade it with your smithing gear.
You mean
Pay a
the
visit to
dragon
Folk in the
bridges?
Blue Palace,
I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go.
then proceed to clear out Wolf Skull Cave, after turning in the quest,
Please tell me you stopped them.
infiltrate the Dawn Guard,
I could practically walk right through the front door.
destroy everything in Dim Hollow Crypt,
You think I
and
can't
set
tell my own
Serana
kind?
straight.
I smelled you almost before my eyes were open.
Hey!
You
Accept
contracted
Harkon's
a
offer.
disease, perhaps, but you are no true vampire.
And purchase the Heal Undead spell from Runthil. Then take the Bloodstone Chalice to Redwater Den. Sip on some skooma. And grab the telekinesis tome. After filling the chalice
Now,
and returning it to Garan,
I believe that Lord Harkon wishes to speak with you.
grab Harkon's Bonehawk amulet, then enchant it, along with a set of Alteration gear. If you like, you can complete the Blood on the Ice quest to obtain the Necromantic amulet,
Shouldn't leave things around to trip over. Oh, what happened?
but be aware that it will completely negate your health and stamina regeneration. With the Alteration gear equipped, levitate an object using telekinesis, then fast travel across the map to level Alteration to 100. Make the skill legendary, and repeat the exercise twice more so that you reach at least level 47 and can purchase the Bone Colossus tome. Summoning the Bone Colossus allows you to have 2 additional summons of expert level or lower. This also stacks with the Empower Necromancy enchantment, giving you a 5th summon.
Mighty impressive.
At this point, you can change to your preferred standing stone, and the Atronach stone is actually viable for this build, since the Necromantic Grimoire summons aren't affected by magic absorption. You would have also received a letter from Folk Firebeard,
Blue Palace. Ooh, you've got friends in high places.
so
When
answer
you
his
broke up
summons,
the binding, Potema escaped. We've encountered some of her minions.
then clear out the Tamer's catacombs, and collect the skull of the Wolf Queen herself. As much as we'd like to keep it, we have to give the skull to Steer to complete the quest.
I'll sanctify the remains.
You will then receive a letter from Bolgir Bearclaw, and go defeat another necromancer, to obtain the Bonewolf pet. It applies the Bonewolf's Revenge effect, which is also akin to the Necromage perk, meaning we are now a triple Necromage vampire.
Good enough.
Find yourself a moth priest,
I've divines. It's as if my eyes have been opened.
Now,
and listen to his
everyone
lecture,
will please be quiet. I must concentrate.
then team up with Serana, and find a way into the Soul Cave.
Created a portal of the soul. Incredible.
Here you can obtain the Bone Man, Mist Man, and Wrathman tomes, as well as retrieve Arvak's skull, and learn how to summon the Skeletal Steed. Gather soul husks, then kill the keepers, and defeat Dernevere, so we can retrieve the Blood Scroll and learn the Summon Dernevere shout.
To the heavens when you feel the time is right.
Unfortunately, we can't have Dernevere and the Bone Colossus at the same time.
Oh well. Must have run off.
But calling him to Tamriel does unlock the Soul Tear shout, which is still useful. Then you can fight through Ulftan and Blackreef, to claim the Dragon Scroll, before performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth.
Now we begin the ritual.
And the Initiate's Pilgrimage. Have Bertha's final audience, and claim Oriel's bow, then show it to Hakon, and make it clear who's the superior vampire. You'll want to complete the main quest, mainly for access to Sovngarde, just so you can admire the Whalebone Bridge.
Now that I would like to see.
You'll also want to continue the college quests. So you can gain access to Labyrinthium and meet the skeletal dragon.
Hello, friend.
You should also continue the Thieves Guild quests. Entirely for the purpose of claiming the skeleton key. You can also do most of the fishing quests.
You are like my brood to me. Here, a token. It has done a good thing, and we'll take this gift as a token of gratitude. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
If you'd like to get the Fang of Hainekt Nimet,
a token.
which is also a bone dagger. It's up to you if you want to join the Dark Brotherhood. But there's no need to join the companions.
Well, nobody asked you. If you think you're better than me, go talk to Connor. See what a warrior of true metal is like.
And our interest in the Civil War only extends as far as retrieving the Jagged Crown. You can also collect Hub's remains from Frostflow Lighthouse. Pelagius's hip bone from Dervenin.
It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
The ancient Traveller's Skull at Wayward Path. And Karstag's skull from Glacial Cave. Windstad Manor is a good alternative for a player home.
Not too shabby.
But whichever homestead you choose, be sure to fill it with skeletal sculptures. Then you can go and take revenge on your orc kin.
Thanks for your miserable life.
Say hello to your brother Bathman.
Greetings, brother.
And set about adding all of Skyrim's skeletons to your collection.
I'll have your head for a trophy.
Well, that's it for this build. Thanks for watching, and a special thank you to everyone who subscribes to my channel, leaves a comment, and likes or shares the video. If you have any comments or suggestions, I'd love to hear them. Thanks again, and I hope to see you all next time.